Finally, my 2-hour-long video on why Den-O is overrated is complete. Black Kaito! Let's just go ahead and cut to the chase. Let's go! Haruka is living her best life yet again. Her manga is doing well. Her beta boyfriend is a Chad again. It's almost as if we're back to episode 1. Turns out that after Black Kaito's big reveal, she did go back to confront him about it, dodging the question entirely. He points out that her point values have maxed out and she can now leave the DonBrothers and reclaim her old life. And she does exactly that. However, in one of her autograph sessions, she meets a mysterious girl who drops her contact info. Meanwhile, this week's Hitotsuki is a pirate snatching up manga artists. Haruka, reading the reports, thinks that it's the girl from earlier who appears to be stalking her, running away conveniently to the Hitotsuki. This is when she gets saved by the mysterious girl who is actually OniSister? That's right, we've got a new OniSister accompanied by the rest of the squad. Their shadows are missing again. But unlike plagiarist OniSister, this one actually has the approval from Don Momo. So maybe Haruka was just not the vibe Don Momo needed. After fighting and witnessing the team's synergy, Haruka reaches out to the mysterious girl, and it turns out they've had a whole life swap. Working at the cafe Haruka did, she introduces herself as Marina, and Haruka decides to investigate the DonBrothers for research. The jealousy starts to swell from there. Marina not only has better looks than Haruka, but Shinichi has a greater bond with her, and Taro appreciates her servitude. Meanwhile, Haruka's attempts at the same keep falling flat. Not only that, but Marina also knows who Kiji and Inu brothers are, but that introduction can wait. She's gotta go stab a photo. Someone's been stealing her photos and taking credit for them, making her the plagiarist. Meanwhile, it turns out that at the Noto base, they got cable, watching the news regarding the missing passengers. Sonoi explains to Sonoza and Sononi that it looks like the passengers are still alive, and it looks like what the Juto actually did was possess them, or at least one of them. Back with New Yellow and Faded Yellow, Marina explains her backstory, with the interaction being completely halted by Chad boyfriend, who gets far too adamant and falls to beta status again when the Hitotsuki shows up. We then get our second major fight with the DonBros showing up. Also, Sononi's Noto form. Marina, however, starts to falter since Biko is a fake camera brand, but we don't have the promotional approval for the sponsor. Haruka realizes that essentially her wish was more or less a monkey's paw situation, since even if she isn't OniSister or had a mistaken case of plagiarism, that it would still fall onto another. She gives it up and runs back to Black Kaito to become OniSister. She even does the roll call and gets called out for it. This show's just wacky. She pulls out her Robotaro gear. How the fuck do these things just manifest? And OniSister changes into the 4th Earth Tribe member of the Grand Caesars. Wrong franchise and wrong parent company. Showing off her massive power set that, to not be outdone, the rest of the cast proceeds to change. The amount of ass whooping that occurs reaches maximum overdrive, with a finisher looking like a Super Robot Wars combination attack. With the Hitotsuki defeated, Haruka returns to her new normal, and Marina lives her best life. With this episode, we saw the debut of 4 Robotaro Avataro changes. So, let's talk forms. First up, we have Oni Robotaro, which, like I said before, looks exactly like something out of Grand Caesar. I actually love this suit way more than Don Robotaro. feeling like a heavy-hitting suit with great agility to boost. And the fact that the spike in the armor shoot out as well is a very nice touch. Saru Robotaro is literally Transmetal's Optimus Primal. This is great. Inu Brother is still CG, but his dog form literally reminds me a lot of the Go Leon mechs. For you uncultured folks, that's Voltron. And Kijirobo is okay. Rating time! So far, this is my favorite episode of the show. As such, it's gonna get my very first Shinken S rating. As episodic as the show is, it continuously manages to hold my attention the whole way through. Haruka being the focal point again gives us more perspective in regards to how her character is indeed selfish, but sometimes it can be for the right reasons as well. Introducing the concept that even if you aren't a Don brother, there will still be another is an interesting touch. And the Robotaros with their finisher? Perfection. I've been a long-time Super Robot Wars fan, so this move really hits with the same flair. And I'm just hoping that that was intentional. The Juto appeared to be an enemy still unknown to the DonBros, but the Noto might have to do some cooperation with them in order to take down this potential other threat. Multiple warring factions is a great dynamic to have. So what do you all think in regards to this episode? The appearance of all the Robotaros, the bad fake teeth of the Juto, and the wacky adventures that continue to pursue our group of strangers. Anyway, that's it for me. I will catch you all again next week. Until then, bye.